Alright, hey everyone, Wonderbot here, and welcome to 7, The Days Long Gone. I actually don't know what much about this game. I know it's kind of like an isometric, maybe stealth action game. All I did was I saw a couple screenshots and I'm like, this looks cool, let's request a copy, and I got a copy, and now let's go. So some weapon types, sword and dagger, allow you to parry enemy attacks. Yeah, I really have no idea what I'm getting into here. But it looked like the reviews were positive, and I mean, I like the art style for the game, so heck yeah, why not? I love this, like, really scribbly, scratchy, like, sort of concept art style, but then they did the whole, like, motion comic thing. I like that too.
Since the days long gone, the world has lain in ruins. A great war was fought between the ancients and their adversaries, the demons. The conflict raged for generations. And when the dust settled, nothing remained but ash and bones. The children of war were left to fight over the spoils of the fallen cities to survive. That was until the last prophet of mankind rose up. A great man with purpose and vision. His name was Drugan. He wandered the world for years, until he found the forgotten power of the ancients. He then returned to unite the warring human tribes under his banner. The Betrayal Empire was born. With his technocracy established, Drugan set about his great quest to travel into the heavens. Through his guidance, humanity rose up from the dirt of this shattered world, and a new civilization was born. But mankind has changed. They have fallen far from the light of the ancients. They delve into the past, searching for power, no matter the consequences. However, there are those cunning and ruthless enough to take a different approach. They take the secrets of knowledge from those who have already found them. If only the ancients could see what they have become. Not everyone is interested in promises of a paradise in the stars. The only paradise they want is the one they can steal for themselves.
Well, I'm already loving the visual style they've got going for this game. Post-apocalyptic cyberpunk.
Teriel, you coming? The execution's about to start.
Relax, I can still see you. I'm above you. I just need to use a zip line to get down there.
Alright, moving, sprinting, jumping, and climbing. To move, use the directional keys or analog. Move faster, right trigger. You'll automatically climb low obstacles while sprinting. To jump, press A. To climb, get close to a ledge, press A. Gotcha. Okay, so tutorials. So we have a sprint, and is this a zipline? No. Oops. I was like, this kind of looks like a zipline. Why are we on a tower? Why why do brooding main characters always start on towers? I don't know. Anyway, clearly that's... Oh, there's this one's the zipline. So I was right and wrong.
The guild never did like your flashy entrances, Teriel.
Yeah, well, I never liked the guild. Fancy a drink, Vatic? Left bar in the plaza.
If you're paying.
As always, we can walk and talk.
What What do you want, Teriel? You didn't call me out here for a drink.
Your help on a job. A big job. I know you're not the guild's favourite thief these days. That wouldn't worry me, but I know it bothers you. This could get you their respect again.
I was wondering how long it'd take you to bring that up. Okay, I'll humour you. What's the
The dialogue's cutting off really weirdly. Oh well. I mean, it's not that big of a deal.
Before that, can you do me a favour and distract one of these workers?
What? Why? Aren't the main walkways good enough for you anymore?
No, my visa's just a little out of date, so I'm avoiding Technomagi as much as possible. Quick pickpocket and we're in. Cutting through the construction site's a handy shortcut too.
Good day, friend. Lovely spot you have here to watch the execution.
Got work to do. We ain't watching nothing.
Haha, and a fine job you're doing. Nobody would blame you for peeking, though. Look, this is the good bit.
Okay, stealing, pickpocketing. You're able to pickpocket almost anybody from the beginning. However, keep in mind that this is an illegal action, and there will be consequences if somebody spots you doing it. To pickpocket someone, come close to a target, press and hold X, and using the right stick, select the pickpocket action from the radial menu. Time will be paused and an inventory panel will show up, which allows you to check what items your target has in their pockets before stealing anything. To steal a single item, select the item and press A or Y press A or Y to steal everything. A progress bar will appear indicating how much time is left until the item is stolen. Keep in mind that during this time your target may turn around or somebody might see you. Also, make sure you have the capacity to carry the items. Let's see, pickpocket, quit, talk. Let's pickpocket. Okay, so there's an ash pile, which is useless. Hallard worker key. How quaint, a physical key to open an antiquated Mortise lock mechanism. So I guess we just go in here? Yep. Oh, so like eventually we can get a hand drill.
Key. I'm guessing they're not going to be too pleased about this. Ready for some rooftop jumping?
Oh, of course. Let's see how slow you become in your old age. Race you to the other side.
Okay. Public and private spaces. In the game, people react to your actions based on their caste, affinity towards you, and the kind of space you're in. In a public area, you're allowed to walk freely without attracting any kind of attention. In a private area, you will be a trespasser and guards will attack upon detection. If you enter a private area, an icon indicating trespassing will pop up. These guys, like, honestly blind? They might be. Oh. They don't see the NPC. I'm the only one that can be seen here. I gotcha. I was like, are they just, like, totally blind and can't see him running past? Am I the only one? But yeah, no, there's our answer. I like this. This reminds me of Satellite Rain crossed with, I don't know, maybe Shadow Tactics? I mean, obviously, it's got a little bit more parkour-y stuff, but that's okay.
You didn't used to waddle like a wild boar. Okay, fun's over. What's this job?
It's a simple heist. Target some toff's toy. Won't be hard to sell to an artifact collector.
If it's so simple, why are you asking for my help?
Because you're the best spotter in the guild. And it's a two-man job. A couple of idiots have tried it solo, but...
Shit, Teriel. This better not be what I think it is. The guild warned us they don't want any more failures. Too embarrassing.
The guild just says that to test you. Don't be a coward, Vatic. We can pull this off, trust me.
I don't trust you, though. That's the problem. And I'm not a coward.
I know that, but prove it to the guild. With your spotting and my infiltration skills, we can do it. What do you say?
I need a drink. Go on, then. Say what I think you're gonna say.
Oh, that was the objective marker. I gotcha. Well, it doesn't look like there's much of a reason to go around the outside.
There it is. The Brookbarrow Mansion.
I fucking knew it. The fucking Brookbarrow Mansion job. You're after the cipher, aren't you?
That's the one. So you're in then?
You cheeky son of a... Oh, why do I never learn my lesson? Look, you better not fuck this up, okay?
I won't. You won't regret this, Vatic. Meet me on the outcrops south of the mansion at dusk. I'm gonna make preparations. Oh, and one more thing. We'll need a distraction.
I actually like these voice actors. Maybe my standards have just dropped, but I think they're fun. Nope, and now I'm here. Let's see. I don't know, they emote really well, and it's kind of nice to hear accents that aren't just, like American ones all the time.
You took your time. I was beginning to think you'd stood me up.
Why would I do that? Is everything prepared anyway?
I've sorted 2 subtle distractions for you, and you've got a route down to the rear gardens. I brought the drone along in case the shit starts to fly. It'll deal with a handful of guards, but don't rely on it. Its core will deplete after a few round trips.
Excellent. I knew I was right to get you on board, Vatic.
Nobody else would have been gullible enough. Anyway, I'll spot from here. We'll keep in touch via the comm system. You ready?
Sure. I don't know what I'm doing, but the tutorial will guide the way, I hope.
Sounds good. Let's do this. I assume I use this zip wire to get down.
Of course. Look, don't fuck this up, Teriel.
When have I ever? Alright, don't answer that. You do your job, my friend, and I'll do mine.
Okay, sneaking. To sneak, press B. Your footsteps are silent while you're crouching. You can move faster by holding right trigger while crouched. However, your footsteps may be heard from a close distance. Keep in mind that sneaking in public spaces is an illegal action. There will be consequences when moving silently. The silhouette is still visible, so it's worthwhile to use the environment like bushes, piles of leaves, heaps of trash, or to move behind cover to remain hidden. Sense mode can help you find good hiding spots by highlighting them. Sense mode does not say. Oh, that's interesting. So this might actually be kind of open worldy. Okay, so we want to go to this one instead of flinging myself off a cliff again. I'm curious how many... Okay, attacks. You have 2 basic attacks at your disposal. To perform a basic attack, press right bumper. These attacks form a combo. To perform another attack in the combo, press right bumper at the right time. To perform a special attack, left bumper. Special attacks are more powerful. Extend combat possibilities. Keep in mind that special attacks cause more fatigue than normal attacks. Each weapon type has its own combo, special attacks, attack speed, and stats. Feel free to experiment and find a weapon that suits your playstyle. Do I just have insta-give murder buttons? I can pickpocket this guy, but he doesn't have anything. Now, can I just drop down here? I could. It wants me to fight, though.
Always a confident arsehole. How can you go unnoticed when you're so busy showing off?
I might get in trouble for this, but it's funny. I don't know if I'm being spotted. I also don't know what happens if I do this, but it's just kind of amusing to mess with the AI. Because it does actually feel like this is going to be one of those games where the AI is going to be fairly cheesable just by, well, being me. I don't know what that handboard means. Oh, there was a guard there. Okay. Yeah, the problem is the restrictive camera angle makes it a little bit harder to see. Oh, fishing hook, wooden plank, and worn out cloth. Oh, that's cool. So there's like a slight real-time element while stuff goes by there. Brick, gunpowder, ionic liquid. I wonder how much crafting I can do over the course of this game. And how much of it is just for selling. I don't know. I do like this, though. Like, I can already tell I'm going to be garbage at it, but I can already also tell that I'm going to enjoy it. I'm just gonna load up on... Oh, right. I can just press Y to steal everything. Okay, that helps. Now if I press... I guess let's just steal everything. And let's see if I can MacGyver anything up here and now. Assemble. So it looks like we don't have the ability to craft anything at this moment. Let me see. Can I turn off the light? No.
If you alert them, you're on your own. We don't have enough firepower to take them all on.
I'm trying to figure out how to... Okay, that's how I dodge. I'm just gonna probably die here. Yeah. I was trying to figure out what other combat buttons there were, and I wasn't doing so great. That's okay. I'm really surprised that there's no, like, silent takedown buttons. Those are... Okay, approach an enemy from behind to perform a backstab. Let's try this all again, apparently, because... no checkpoints. Maybe it was a special... Maybe it's a special attack. Okay. Maybe that's the other thing I should check. Weapons. Does it say what the... Oh, we do apparently also have a polymer crossbow. Filter statistics, toggle tooltip. I guess I'll try special attacks. Maybe that's the,
Always a confident arsehole. How can you go unnoticed when you're so busy showing off?
Okay. Still no backstabs. Which I'm confused about, but I can always just fight them here. Ah. Maybe not. I wonder if health comes back, regularly. Ow. I'm not entirely sure if I'm doing any of this right. Okay, so health does not recover. No correction. Health recovers very, very slowly. Well, I can loot these guys. I can place traps as well. Okay, maybe this was worth it. I wonder if I can put on their clothes. Like, I wonder if I can be a guard. Oh! So if I click in left stick, we get to highlight sneaky spots. Okay, that's good to know. I'll grab the metal crossbow. I think I'm going to leave the rest. So this is interesting. Yeah, I'm still hoping that I'm just doing it wrong and that there is some kind of, like, silent takedown button. Okay. Just because. So we have this, which is actually worse in every way than what I've got. No? No, I'm wrong. Okay, the common hood is worse than what I've got, but it does give me sneaking bonuses. What if I go to the guard's helmet? I'm wondering if I can dress up like a guard and just blend in. Master of Disguise. Oh. Just look at that. Okay. Well, in that case, we have daggers. But I can't figure out how to get them working exactly. Let's see, so we also have a polymer crossbow, which is better than my, than the metal ones that I have here. Is there like a disassemble? No, it doesn't look like it. Alright, well that's fine. Okay, I was afraid for a second I was over encumbered and I was like, is the game really gonna do that? But the answer is no. So I'm sure I can't just walk right in. I'm not entirely sure if stuff like that's going to reveal me. But I can just come back and loot all this stuff. I'll have to see if there's a quick save button. I kind of hope there is. Haven't actually checked. Just because it'd be a shame to I have to restart more or less from a checkpoint every time I mess up. Because, okay, I'm going to be totally honest with you guys. I'm not exactly the greatest at stealth games. Stealth action games, especially. Let's stay away from the bricks. Let me see. So there's map. There's journal. Memories. Tutorials. Oh. Climbing and looking through windows. Dropkick and jump throws are special abilities unlocked by a passive upgrade. Okay, can't do that then. Let me see. It's... There we go. Backstabs and drop kills. Teriel can perform backstabs and drop kills with a melee weapon. Backstabs are powerful assassination techniques performed on humanoids. To perform a backstab, approach your enemy from behind and press right bumper. Huh. Okay, maybe I just never got it to work. I'm not sure.
Okay, listen up, Teriel. That's the main entrance over there. You see those broad sweep security cameras? If they spot you, this whole place will light up like a Unification Day parade. Use that fancy bionic eye of yours. Enter sense mode. Follow the cables to the security booth and disable the cameras from there.
Why don't you do your job, Vatic, and let me do mine? I know what I'm doing.
Ah, don't worry, I'll do mine. I'll trigger the distraction near the security booth to clear your path. When you're taking care of the cameras, I'll set the other distraction off. That should draw the guards away from the main entrance.
I'm liking this so far. Let's see. We've got guards all over the place. I'm not sure if they'll spot me. Is there... Oh! Okay, there's a save game button. Good. Well, here's the question. Can I just walk around? Trying to figure out where those cables are. Yeah, so as long as I don't let anybody near to me for too long, we're golden. However, I do not see the cables that were mentioned. Let's see. If I go into map, because yeah, skill chip, scavenger's chip. A chip that was implanted into humans using a cranial implanter. It's pre-programmed with a set of abilities. Okay. Can I equip it? I've equipped it. Can I unequip it? Okay, so we have flash. Lets me cross a distance quickly. I'll have to figure out how that works. And it looks like I can... Okay, I can switch them out. Currently I have the scavenger chip, but I'm sure I can switch it later.
Okay, I'm gonna trigger my distractions. Here we go! Okay, now's your chance. Get inside and disable the security system. Hurry!
Oh, those wires. I gotcha. This is kind of hilarious. Just how much I can, just how much I can do. Interesting. Yeah, I'm looking forward to the crafting section. Unfortunately, I think we're a little bit limited on that. Can I sprint up ladders? I cannot. Well, that's fair. Let's see, so... Press and hold to peek? Nope, never mind. Okay, so we've got a guard there. But I think I'm fine. We have the key card and we have that guy. Oh, right. That's the button.
You're on your own. We don't have enough firepower to take them all on.
But he's dead. Oh, nope. He ain't dead. But he has an axe. Which I'm excited about. I'm not entirely sure how the fatigue meter works in this game, but that's okay. Because combat seems just kind of wiggly. So he had an exceptional polymer axe, which we want. Unfortunately, I think my inventory is on the full side, maybe? And he also had a cabbage. I don't know if I can eat said cabbage, but I'm planning on it. Okay, let's check my inventory. I am... Okay, so it looks like inventory slots are infinite. It's space. Oh. So yeah, it's just, polymer axe. Well, do we go with the axe? Sure. Let's see. It's kind of tempting to... Oh, is that... That's probably the price for it. Maybe. Well, how do I drop a thing? Destroy. Because that's my polymer crossbow. This is the spare guard uniform. I'm really glad you can do Master of Disguise. That's going to be fun. Okay. So let's use the keycard on this. How do I... Either of you guys have the... Aha! There's the mansion key. I was like, there's got to be somebody with the key to get out of here. Okay, I can drill. I can unlock it. There we go.
They sussed out a decoy. I'll trigger the second one, but that's all I've got.
Copper ring. Yeah, it looks like there's just tons of things in here. Most of it looks to be pure garbage, though. I'm assuming there's weight and then value. And I don't know how useful any of these things are, so I'll probably stop messing around with it. Okay, well, as usual, being disguised seems to have saved me from a hell of a lot of trouble, which I'm kind of excited about. Obviously, like, I will probably still have to fight a fair number of dudes just because I'm shit at stealth games, but I'm great at pretending I'm somebody I'm not. AKA somebody that knows what they're doing. This looks promising. Let's see, is there anything? Can I get in through the window? No. Then why have these ducts here if I can't get in through windows? Unless this is how I get down and around. Bye? I'm a stealth wizard. Alright. Oh, this is amazing. I don't even have to do anything. I just have to walk in. Oh, this is great stuff. Read notice. In memory of Dr. Wick, the long-serving Grukbara veterinarian. He always did love spiders. I don't. Let's see. So yeah, don't get too close to these guys. They like come after me. It's weird though, because like I blend in so they quote-unquote don't see me, but they hear me. So like I'm rendered invisible unless I'm like really close to them, which is very strange. Yeah, so I think I'm supposed to go in the spider den. I'm gonna check the map while I'm here. Yeah. Yeah, they can't quite deal with me. Which is really amusing. I don't know, just the idea of all of this is great. Alright, let's go in here. Let's face my fears. So they came to help me against the spider. Okay, well this is a good time to check. Can I consume a cabbage? I can in fact consume a cabbage. What does it do? Looks like it healed me a little bit. Oh, is there anything worth anything in here, or is there just that spider? There's some onions. Okay. There's an exceptional polymer spear. Which is... I think we already have that. Okay. There's some venison. Animal fur. Animal skin. Calcium bone. I don't know if any of this is going to be worth it. Well, we'll find out. Over the course of this or otherwise. I'm just really curious why I could come in here. Mysterious idol, though. Sure. But yeah, it doesn't look like there's anything in this room, so I guess I was incorrect. So that probably puts the cipher somewhere up here. More spiders. What's the fascination with spiders? I don't know, and it bothers me. For those of you that don't know me and who I am, I'm not severely arachnophobic. I've kind of kicked the habit. But I'm not a fan of spiders at all. And they bug me. So you have to press and hold. Why? Oh. Open. Well, we're in the study.
Give me a hand here, Vatic. I'm in the private chambers. There's all sorts of expensive-looking crap in here. Which one's the cipher?
From the energy readings I'm getting, I'd say it's none of them. The cipher's somewhere else.
Right, Vatic. I'm in a big room full of artifacts and weird stuff.
Go into sense mode, have a look around. There might be some sort of secret entrance to the cipher chamber.
Okay, we've got that. So sense mode actually lets me look around. That's kind of cool. The hell's... Oh. There's a spider over there. That's good. I get the feeling I'm gonna have to fight spiders here. What the hell's up with that thing?
That's one big, ugly mushroom monster. I doubt they hid the device inside this thing. And even if they did, I'm not checking.
I'd be devastated if you got your head stuck up a mushroom monster's ass and I wasn't there to see it.
I gotta admit, I actually really like the characters in this game so far. Like, the two thieves seem kind of... They're fun. I like the banter. Normally I make fun of the main character for being, like, edgy or brooding or something. But so far, I'm enjoying them.
Oh, you'll appreciate this, Vatic. An innocent-looking book on an everyday shelf. Somewhere there'll be... a switch.
The classics never die, do they?
Alright, well, there we go. But, what do we got? See, this is what I should be stealing. Elegant attire, elegant coat. I'll have to clear up my, my inventory. These things are actually worth things. And they're just all mine. Yeah, so we want to steal this, steal everything from this room. So I guess while we're here, let's destroy the spare axe. I'll keep the spear just in case. Is there a way to sort? Change sorting by weight. There we go. Okay, so bandit vest, I'm gonna hold on to. Let's destroy the cinder block. I might need cinder block someday. I'm not ruling that out. but not immediately. Common trousers are pretty garbage. It'd be better that I just use the elegant trousers or something. Common hood. Yeah, the common hood's not even worth anything. Yeah, animal skins worth not much. Weighs a fair bit. Most of these do. It really doesn't seem like many of these things are worthwhile. Yeah, the polymer boxes. Well. Oh, it even tells me what they're worth. 1 junk. So yeah, I'll just skip them. If it's something amazing, I'll keep it around. But I don't really see a whole lot of use there. What's this stuff? Spider silk. I'll hold on to that. Can be spun and used in high quality garments. That sounds a little bit more useful. And decoy grenades. Yeah. We've actually got some use items that I'm probably not going to use doing any of this. Alright. Well, I wanted to look around just to see if he had anything else to say.
Some people have got strange hobbies. Not what we're looking for, though.
Okay. But yeah, I wanna see if there's anything else to search and loot. I hope we get to keep stuff from here. Yeah, the orite. Oh, orite is just straight up money. Okay, Chosen Correspondency of Melkin, Part 1. Bourbon, moonshine, and then everything else is garbage. Alright, well let's grab the bourbon and the moonshine. Dear Mr. Melkin, up until recently, I have been a great admirer of your travel journals, and therefore I don't wish to make my criticism public. I must, however, express my disappointment in your latest publication. If I wanted to read fantasy stories, I would look to Elstam. I read your journals for practical advice. Imagine my confusion, therefore, when I saw your ridiculous tale of Cirrocide drinking. I can only assume your suggestion that ingesting Colourful eggs, of all things, to reduce the drink's potency is a poor attempt at a practical joke. Frankly, I find it irresponsible and in poor taste. I want you to know that a recent enjoyable evening turned into a nightmare. Somewhat inebriated, I tried to act on your suggestion. I'm now writing this letter from a recovery bed. Please refrain from telling such ill-judged stories in the future. Yours, Mandahar Olishan. Interesting. Okay. The History of Hallard Part 2. Socks and other junk. Chapter 9. Hallard and the Fifth Step of Drugan. Part 1. Before our Emperor purified Hallard during the Fifth Step of Drugan, the city looked much the same as it is today. The ancient buildings still soared into the sky, the streets still thronged with people. Beneath the surface, however, corruption and oppression riddled Hallard like a plague. At the heart of this disease stood a Cabal Magi. The Cabal Magi were ruthless dictators who wielded terrible power, without restraint or knowledge, of the ancients that our savior possesses. The Biomancers teach us that Emperor Drugan loves and protects, but the Cabal Magi ruled with an iron grip forged in fear. They paralyzed the populace with terrible threats, but they were too afraid. One man emerged from the warring tribes and revealed himself to be blessed by the heavens. One man promised hope, where the Cabal Magi only reveled in fear, probably. The Coast of Echoes. I'm really liking this world so far. It's interesting. You know, these like weird bug critters and like other things. It's interesting, and it's... I like games that are not set in Earth. I will always like games that are not set in Earth more, just because there's so many more interesting things that kind of come as a result. Okay, well, let's just get down here. I've pretty much looted this place dry. Picked this place clean. Does look like we've got a lot of security cameras, which, I mean, if we're lucky, they're just going to pass right over us. But in the interest of not, let's not. So we also have spiders up there. Okay. So I'm playing Frogger? I'm not entirely sure how hacking's supposed to work, but I got it. We got the spiders right there, like, can I... I have an idea. No, that's not quite centered. Give me a second. Look at how we just have a power drill. Okay, that... not quite. Probably where the footsteps currently are. I'm trying to put this exactly where the spider is going to be. I don't know what the range on this thing is. Unfortunately, I can't get him to, like, rotate precisely. It'd be really nice if, when trying to put the trap down, it would, when trying to put the trap down, it would actually... Oh, jeez. Give me, like, a placement reticle or something. It'd be appreciated, at least. Come on, dude. Can't you see the giant spiders that are going to come down and ambush you as soon as you grab this thing? Hell no.
Oh, shaft the ancients. My head. Where am I?
Well, I guess the traps were unnecessary.
You're on an Imperial Zeppelin.
What? Who said that?
Calm down, human. My name is Artenak.
Wait, are you in my head?
Of a manner of speaking, yes. You passed the test, so I have possessed you.
Oh, shit. You're a demon. This is insane. What test?
You reached the cipher and survived the bonding process. That makes you useful to the Vetral Empire.
Always an honor to be manipulated by the Empire. Who arranged this damn test, anyway?
Emperor Drugan.
Oh, you're kidding, right? This just gets better and better. What does he want?
We're traveling to the prison island of Peh to find someone.
Oh, fantastic. I've heard great things about Peh. Will I get the opportunity to leave at any point?
Of course, if you do as I say. Think of it as an incentive.
In a closed society where everyone's guilty, the only crime is getting caught. In a world of thieves, something, something. I really like this game so far. It's neat. It's cyberpunk, thief, heisty, whatever. Of course, you know, I haven't actually gotten around to really making the stealth work for me, but like, whatever. We'll probably not be able to disguise ourselves all the time, but who knows? Maybe I can just float through this entire game just wearing other people's clothing. It's possible. It's possible, and I'm kind of looking forward to it.
So I'm a prisoner now. Great.
When the job is done, you'll be free to leave Peh. Besides, you could argue that we're both prisoners.
Oh, my heart bleeds for you.
Keep moving.
Okay, this is probably a good stopping point, so we'll just put the brakes on here before we get any further into this game. So I really like this game. It's cool, it's neat, it's clunky. The stealth's a little clunky, the combat is even clunkier. But it fits my fun quota, and honestly I think it's just kind of something new, which I like. Now the game is out today, December 1st, and it's available for everybody. And it's $30, which might be a bit steep. I don't know how long the game is. I don't know. Usually when I see like a $30 game, I'm like, ooh. But maybe it's worth it. We'll have to get a lot further in. I mean, so far I'm impressed. Apparently this game is made by the people that made Colot, which surprised me a little bit. But hey, it's interesting nonetheless. But so I guess if you guys like this episode in any way, shape, or form, leave me a like. It helps more than you know. And if you want to see more, I'm shooting for getting a lot further into this, because it seems like it's got some interesting like RPG mechanics, crafting. I think skill chips. It looks like it's mostly gear based. It doesn't look like there's any kind of leveling system. But honestly, that's okay. That kind of reminds me of Shadowrun in a very good way. Honestly, this whole thing kind of reminds me of Shadowrun, Satellite Rain, and so on and so forth, which is cool. I like those games, and so far I'm liking this one. So I guess with that, I will see you guys in the next episode of 7: The Days Long Gone. And as always, thanks for watching.